All right, 3, 2. Hey guys, I'm Juliana Rancic, and you are watching Gossip Meets Couture.
Thank you so much for coming on our show, Gossip Meets Couture. I want to just say you're a huge inspiration to why we even started the show. We idolize you. So we wanted to ask you about Trop 50, and if you could just give us a little background and why you stand behind them.
Well, I love Tropicana Trop 50. I mean, the main reason I love it is because it's 50% less sugar and calories and no artificial sweeteners. For people who follow me and know kind of how I eat and the things I put in my body, I try to stay very natural and only put good things in my body. So this is a wonderful drink and something I really believe in. Another reason I partnered up with them was because they're also partners with an organization I've worked with for a long time called Dress for Success. And what they do is provide like business attire and resources for women who aren't so privileged to get into the workforce. Some of them are getting into it for the first time, some are getting back into it. So it's just a great organization for helping women.
Yeah, definitely. I was at the Bloomingdale's event, so I remember with the Dress for Success.
Yeah, great.
So also, when can we expect to see Bill and Juliana back on the air?
It will be on July 18th on the Style Network, so Monday nights starting July 18th.
Great. Thank you so much for doing this interview. We really appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Fran Drescher, and this is Gossip Meets Couture.
Okay, so we have Fran Drescher with us. Can you tell us a little bit about your organization, Cancer Schmancer?
Yes, it came out of my own cancer survival. I realized that what we don't know is killing us. Most of the loved ones we lose to cancer is due to late-stage diagnosis, and there didn't seem to be any focus being put on early detection, but rather finding a cure once you have the cancer. And so we feel like stage 1 is the cure. If you catch it on arrival, 95% survival. So we want to educate the public on the early warning whispers and the tests that are available so that they can transform from being patients into medical consumers and become better partners with their physicians, and also to live life healthier so that they don't get it in the first place, because 95% of most cancers are environmental. So if we can make healthier lifestyle choices, what we bring into our home, what we put on our skin, and what we put in our mouth is going to make a significant impact on our risk of getting cancer.
And how long has it been around, the organization?
The organization, I think, is about 7 years old, I think, and or no, maybe not that long. Maybe it's only like 4 years old. But I'm going to be 11 years well this Tuesday.
That's great. Congratulations.
Yes.
And we want to wish you congratulations on your new sitcom. The numbers we heard were great.
Yes,
and I watched it. I loved it. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
That's about a woman whose husband, after 18 years of marriage, comes out that he thinks he's gay. And so they have to get a divorce, but because of the economy, they're forced to live together as roommates until they sell the house. And hilarity ensues. Plus, the global message of the show is love is love. And if the love didn't work in one type of a relationship, you owe it to yourselves to reinvent it.
Well, thank you so much. I definitely think it's going to be the next hit, like The Nanny. Definitely.
Appreciate that. I hope so.
Chaz Palminteri with us, a renowned actor. Why don't you tell us what brings you to Fran Drescher's event? We just saw his son perform. He was amazing.
Well, obviously, the main thing is, Cancer Schmancer. That's obviously a good thing to support. And my son Dante and his band Camus are appearing here, so I brought my son and my wife and my daughter. We were watching him perform.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on the show and giving us this opportunity to interview you. We really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure, and everyone, if you can support the fight against cancer, do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So this is Simon
and Alex from the Real Housewives
of New York City.
And you're watching
Gossip Meets Couture.
Okay, hi, we have Alex and Simon from the Real Housewives of New York with us. Why don't you tell us what brings you to Fran Drescher's event?
We're here today today because we really think that Fran's mission, which is all about early detection, is a great one. As she says, that 90% of cancers caught in stage 1 can be curable, and we've seen that happen with members of our family, right, Simon?
Yeah, I mean, both my first wife is now a 17-year survivor with cancer, my sister now at 5 years, and in both cases, early detection was key. You know, it's one thing, yes, the drugs are wonderful and so on, but if you don't catch it early enough, nothing is going to solve it, really. Yeah.
And also, can we expect anything from the Real Housewives of New York coming up?
Well, of course, there's always drama. We're in the middle of the season, and there's plenty more drama to come.
I can imagine. Thank you so much.
Hi, Gossip Music Tour fans. We're here with Alex and Simon from the Real Housewives of New York City. Alex, Simon, why don't you tell us what brings you to this event today?
As a matter of fact, I was very honored to ask my dad to be an ambassador of eating.
Because you do so much of it.
Exactly. No, Simon and I absolutely love to eat, and so we're really looking forward to sampling everything inside. And it's a beautiful night, and it should be fun.
Are you guys like into wine? Like, what's your favorite wine?
Gosh, yeah.
She drinks champagne.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, darling. I like to drink appropriately. If I'm just having a cocktail, I like to have champagne, but I also really love, I tend to go for more like a Gewürztraminer if it's white, or a Burgundy if it's red.
You know, I've got to say, wine drinking really changes by the season.
That's true. Yeah.
You drink a lot more rosé. I mean, obviously, in this sort of weather, you drink a lot more rosé.
And of course, when I'm with my castmates, I drink Pinot Noir.
Yes. So we know the finale of the Real Housewives is coming up.
This Thursday.
Yeah. We get something.
It'll be exciting. It'll be probably things that none of us expected.
Will it be the love boat or will it not be the love boat? That's the question.
Get thrown overboard.
Oh, I hope it's not you.
Never.
Great. Thank you so much for this interview. Really appreciate it.
Hi guys, I'm Meets Couture. We're here with Sydney and Alex. You know, you've seen her on our show before. Ladies, what fun stuff have you tried tonight?
I just walked in and I've been trying the Wolf and Escape Alliance. I started with the wine in my palette. And then they had Dylan's candy. So I thought,
Oh, yes.
Right, I'm really loving the scallop. There's scallops and Niche. Who is it? It's, oh gosh, it's over there. And then there's like tuna taco and agave.
That was so good.
There's sardines over there too, which I haven't been to in a while. There's a lot of great food here.
Yeah, if you guys go like down there on that side, there are these hamburgers. Oh my god, they're really good.
I don't eat red meat though.
Oh, you know what? You haven't seen my friend Seth from Georgia. Yes, but the truffles.
Adam definitely. Georgia goes? Okay, I'm gonna go over to
It's
Georgia.
really good. Yeah. Thank you so much. ladies.
Cheers.
Okay, we have Luann from the Real Housewives of New York. Can you tell us what brings you to this event today?
Hi, Gossip Meets Couture. I just love the name. Well, I mean, I love Fran, first of all. I think she's hysterical and she's funny, and I think she's doing a great thing by raising awareness and money for children with cancer. So I'm really happy to be here and support it, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. And can we get any secrets that's coming up on the Real Housewives?
Oh, everybody wants the scoop on the Real Housewives. Well, you know, there's still a lot of drama going on after Morocco. Ooh, that camel ride was something, honey. Oh, anyway, I'm going to be singing again this season. I have a new dance single coming out, Chic C'est La Vie. It'll be out the end of this month, the end of June, and I'm also singing with a major icon in the music business. Can't tell you who that is, but you will see.
Oh, we can't wait to see. Thank you so much for doing this interview. Thank you.
I'm going to go and jump in the bouncy castle now.
Okay, good. Okay, we have Philip Block with us, one of the biggest stylists. Can you tell us some of your clients?
Oh my gosh, well, Fran Drescher for one, that's a pretty good one to start with. And, you know, everybody from, I've worked with everyone from Halle Berry to Salma Hayek, Jim Carrey, Charlie Sheen, Pierce Brosnan, the world, Michael Jackson, may he rest in peace.
And what brings you to Fran Drescher's event today?
Well, Fran and I have been friends for years, and my mother passed away from breast cancer years ago, so I'm a big follower and a fan of the work that Fran does with Cancer Schmancer, and, you know, we need more people like Fran out there actually blowing the whistle, you know?
Yes. Thank you so much for doing this interview. We really appreciate it.
Hi, this is Kelly Clarn Ben Simone, and you're watching Gossip Meets Couture.
For fans, we're here with Kelly Ben Simone, the beautiful supermodel and reality TV star from the Real Housewives of New York City.
Kelly, why don't you tell us what brings you to the beautiful Hamptons today?
I'm really excited to be here in the Hamptons. I'm actually in Amagansett at Gloria Jewel, and one of my great friends, Minnie Rose, who made this amazing dress. Her name is Lisa, is the designer. She has this amazing collection here at Gloria Jewel, and the proceeds are going to Generosity Water, and I'm a big supporter of Generosity Water, and we are building wells all over the world and giving, children and families clean water, which then in turn brings schools, and so people are being educated, they're drinking clean water, and that's what hope looks like.
Yeah. And also, Kelly, I know that you were in the modeling industry. You had a successful modeling career. That's such a cutthroat business. What made you go to the Real Housewives of New York, being that that's such a cutthroat world as well?
That's interesting. It is. Real Housewives is very cutthroat. I think that, in the modeling business, it wasn't really that it was cutthroat. It was more, it impacted me personally, because I was constantly, people were telling me to lose 10 pounds, lose 10 pounds. You're so pretty, but you need to lose 10 pounds. And that became my mantra and the way I looked at myself. So before I thought I was this healthy, athletic girl, and then all of a sudden I went to the modeling industry and people were telling me that I wasn't as perfect as my parents told me I was. And so that was kind of a shocker. I was like, hey, my mom and dad think I'm fine. And I think that was that was more of an issue for me growing up. It was always just trying to strive for perfection. And that's why I have a new book coming out in the spring that talks about health and fitness and how being attractive doesn't have a waist size, and that you need to eat well and live your life, but I want you to be happy and healthy, and then you're going to be hot. So from all those people telling me to lose weight, now I'm going to be telling more people that they're better than they think they are.
Yeah. Really important. So we know you have this amazing jewelry line. I love your bracelet.
Thank you.
Is that one of your pieces? And what's your line called?
This is one of my pieces. This one is actually from fall, and I just love it because it's like, the fall 12 is very rocker. It's rocker and 20s, and so I decided to forecast fall again with a great rocker inspired bracelet from the 70s. And I just think it's really fun, this hardcore bracelet with this summer dress. It's I love that foil, and I think that's really interesting and charming at the beach.
I love that.
And the name of my line is Kelly by Kelly Clark Benson.
Okay. And where can you buy that? Yeah.
You can buy it at small boutiques. Bye, luxury line. You can buy it at small boutiques, Wink, Dash, and the W Hotels, which is they're great stores and they have a great vision.
Also, bringing it back to the Real Housewives of New York, I know that from the last episode, I know you have the finale coming up, but Luann had her video shoot, and I know a lot of the girls didn't show up, but you and Jill did come.
Yeah.
What did you think of the fact that they didn't show up to support her?
Luann's video, Chic C'est La Vie, is everywhere. Everybody loves it. And it was hilarious because I'm actually, walking. People are like, oh, she actually knows how to walk a runway. And I was like, well, that wasn't really a runway. That was more of a entrance of a hotel, whatever. Yeah. It was just really great. Listen, I support my friends.
With Rosanna Scotto from Good Day, New York.
Hello. I'm missing Greg Kelly. Where is he?
What brought you to this event?
Well, once I heard that there was going to be free food, basically, and free wine, I was in. No, actually, I heard that it's for a great cause. We're helping to feed the people in this community who are not as fortunate as we are. And I heard Marcus Samuelson, who's really hot, is going to be here, so I wanted to be here too.
Great. And also, I know I've been to your restaurant, Scotto.
Thank you. Fresco by Scotto.
Fresco by Scotto. Definitely, I know you're involved. You go on the Today Show with your family a lot.
In fact, my whole family will be here. They want to support the event. It's one of those times where everybody kind of wishes they had a restaurant here, but it really is so much fun to actually come out here and be wined and dined. So.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mark Feuerstein from Royal Pains. Why don't you tell us how you came involved with this event?
So Dan Ratiner, the owner and editor-in-chief of Dan's Papers, invited me. He's a big fan of the show, and he's supported it by providing information about the Hamptons. So he said, hey Mark, would you be our special guest? I was like, come on, free food for lots of people, good times? Absolutely. And for a great cause. We're here tonight to honor food shelters in both North and South Forks of Long Island. All these restaurants that are involved help give back, and it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you so much
for
doing this interview. We really
appreciate
it.
Thanks
nice
for having
me.
You too.